Uh, Ma'am, if you permit, can I start? May I start?
Yes, Usha ma'am, you can begin. All the best to you and your team.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So, dear all, namaste and good evening, and welcome for the session for today's session in policy to practice NEP session. So, Ashok sir will be presenting, he will be presenting. And before we all start, I want everyone to switch on your camera. We will have a small activity before we start. So switch on your camera. I want all of you to switch on your camera and hold your fist in this manner in front of you. Hold your fist in front. Okay. And okay, hold your fist, your thumb out of this hand and little finger of this hand here, like this. Okay, in the same direction. I hope you can all see this. Yes. And then do the same thing in the opposite direction, like this. Okay. Okay, opposite. Then continue doing like this. So in the beginning, it becomes little difficult because your brain is conditioned for a response. Okay, so there is a certain neural pathway which we always like. There is a circuit which we follow every day. So we have to make new connections for new experiences. Come on, let us see who can do fast, right? So, in this way, this is to start your neuron connections in the brain. Okay, I hope everyone is ready with. I hope everyone's neuron connections are triggered and you are ready for new experiences. Yes? Can you all do this fast? I know I too cannot because you're, yes, in the same direction. Yes. Okay. So I hope with this small activity, your neuron connections are triggered and you're ready for new experiences, ready to learn. Everyone's attention is over here, and we can start. So Ashok sir, presentation please. So I formally welcome you all for the session. I, along with my team, Ashok sir, Mallikarjun sir, and Nisha ma'am, we welcome you for experiential learning. So before we start, let me check your prior knowledge, right? So we all check prior knowledge of the students. Let us know what do we know about learning through experiences. Okay, so sir, I will ask you a few questions. Okay, and you are going to type the response in the chat box. Okay, so yes, Ashok sir, the first slide, please. Yes, the first question is, which of the following statements are true? This is about experience, learning through experience. Which of the statements, uh, Maya ma'am, can you please keep yourself on mute, please?
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. It's okay. So, which of the statements you have to only type in this options? A is experiencing means giving meaning to something. Experiencing is a process. Mere looking at a flower is not experiencing, while experiencing the person is a passive recipient. Now, here yeah, more than one statements can be true. Okay, so I'm getting answers as B, then B and C, A, B. So the correct statement is A, B, and C, right? Experience means giving meaning to something. Experiencing is a process, and just looking at a flower is not experiencing. So the first three statements are correct: A, B, and C. Now, next one, Ashok sir. Which of the following statements imply experiencing? Yes, yes, teachers, fast. Quick, give your responses. Which of the options are correct? Which of the following statements imply experiencing? So, okay, okay. So, teachers, you are, yeah, if you have written A, B, D, then all, A, B, C. Okay. All. Okay. So the correct answer, yes, ma'am, you are right. It is A and D. Conducting an experiment where you're involved, you're doing something. Yeah, yes, as ma'am said, reflection doesn't. So this is not, I'm not talking about experiential learning as of now. It is about experiencing. Okay, so conducting an experiment is learning by doing, you're doing something. And last one, eating, you're doing something. So A and D are the correct statement. Okay, so because sitting in the class, you're just a passive listener. You're not experiencing, you're listening, and it depends whether you're listening or not. So flowers are blooming, flowers are doing something. So the last question, the next one. Which one of the following example shows that the learners construct their own experience? Out of these four statements, which one is the correct one? Meaning, the first is meaning of the term democracy became very clear when I joined MA in political science. The history class teacher of grade 9 found 3 different descriptions of the term World War while assessing the unit test papers. Manoj came to believe that he would never do better in mathematics. Then the last one is when I see a beautiful flower fall before me, I am overwhelmed by the beauty. Hence, this experience is strictly effective. So which one is the correct statement? Teachers, be quick, teachers. Yes, Reni ma'am has written B, Champa ma'am B, Priyanka ma'am has written A, Tara ma'am written B, Priyanka Chinna B and D, this Greg sir B. Yes, teachers, D, B and D. Okay, so teachers, the correct answer is B. Okay. um, when we come to experiential learning, when we are experiencing it, in experiential learning, you are reflecting and you form your own opinion. Every individual has their own perception of experience. When you experience, you make your own opinion, your own ideas, you present your own ideas. So the second statement is correct, where the a teacher could see, like she has taught a topic and she could see 3 different ideas, so they have perceived in different manner. So the students are thinking, they have made their own ideas from what they have experienced, from what they have learned. So yes, thank you, teachers. Yeah, I got to know many of you are aware of what is learning by experience means. So next slide, sir. So what is experiential learning? So experiential learning is the theory put forward by David A. Kolb. Sir, next slide, please. By David A. Kolb, and his theory was based on many other philosophers, educational philosophers who had put forward their ideas of experience. So, according to David A. Kolb, learning is the process whereby knowledge is created through the transformation of experience. When we give children experience and then we ask them to think about it, so you learn, like there is a transformation, you gain knowledge. Then integrating new information into existing knowledge. So your prior knowledge is very important, because the new when you have a prior knowledge, it acts as a scaffold, right, where you can integrate, or where new ideas can come and come and integrate with the existing ideas, and involving the whole person. We are involved in experiencing. And then transacting between the person and the environment. So this is the theory put forward by David A. Kolb. Next slide, sir. So experiential learning is a broad category for teaching methods and activities that involve the learner in the learning process. So the learner is involved over here. He is like the learner is responsible for his own learning, and he is the important part in this pedagogy of experiential learning. When we talk about broad category for teaching methods, next slide, sir. So it means it includes many other pedagogy. When we talk about experiential learning, it includes joyful learning, it includes art integrated learning, activity based learning, fun, games and studies, sports integrated learning, inquiry based learning, collaborative learning, assessment as learning. So there it is a broad category where we can include all this pedagogy in them. Yes, sir. So experiential learning, in experiential learning, students are given the opportunity to learn by experience. They are provided with experience. So here teachers, the teachers play the role of a facilitator, a guide. Okay, and students, the learners play a very important role in experiential learning. So they are the conscious learning. They have to take responsibility of their own learning. Next, sir. So this experiential learning theory has 4 learning stages. The um, learner has to complete a cycle of these 4 stages, and then we can say that the learner has achieved learning, like achieved knowledge. Experiential learning is complete. The learning is complete. So a complete cycle happens only when a learner goes through where it is like, it makes them experience, reflect, then build up the concept, understand the concept, and then apply it to the real life. So the learner can join any cycle, any stage, but he has to complete a cycle to complete the learning. Okay, so this experiential learning has 4 stages which the learner has to complete. Sir, next slide. So stage 1 is concrete experience, where we are providing an experience. The student is involved in doing something, right? Experiencing something. It can be anything. It can be field trip, educational trip. It can be industrial visit. It can be an author talk. So it can be a dramatization. It can be role play. It can be observing any video or any game. So it can be anything. You are providing an experience. So it's a variety. It's a there is so many things which we can provide, where the students can experience. So, and the stage 2 is very important, because only experiencing is not enough. Only observing, only seeing, watching is not enough. They have to note down what they have experienced. They have to like suppose they are investigating, they have to note down their observation. If they are visiting some place, they have to note it down. They have to what they have observed, and then they have to discuss it with their peers. They will discuss it with the teachers. They will analyze. So this is reviewing and reflecting their observation, what they have experienced, and then they will form an opinion. They will come to a conclusion. So stage 3, where you're thinking and concluding your experience, what you have experienced, and then you are applying, you are learning the theory behind it, the concept behind it. Now the teacher will guide over here through maybe teacher will ask them to research more. The teacher will show them some videos. The teacher will conduct discussion. So where your abstract concept or theory becomes concrete, right? Where they will link it to the experience, what they have experienced, where what they have observed and what they have concluded. So that theory becomes, the concept becomes very clear and strong. And stage 4, very important thing, like it is where you apply what you learn, apply to the real world, apply, connect it to the real life. So whatever activity you are choosing, whatever concept you are choosing, whatever activity you are choosing, it should be related to your theory or concept. हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, हमने तो activity करा है, but then is it related to the concept which you have in your syllabus, right? So the activity, whatever you are conducting, the experience which you are providing to the students should be linked to the concept and the theory, and the students should be able to apply it in real life. Like if you learn something and if it is not connected to your daily life, it is not connected to your life, then it is of no use. So it should have a real life connection, and where the students will be able to try out something new, modify their existing, whatever ideas they have, they can bring something new into it, make some changes in it, and they can research more, they can investigate more, and they can apply it to the real life. So this is what completes the whole cycle of experiential learning. So now I would request my team members. So this is what I have explained to you, what experiential learning is, which has a complete cycle, a cycle of 4 stages where a complete learning takes place. So my team members, Nisha ma'am, then Mallikarjun sir and Ashok sir will demonstrate you few examples of experiential learning. So over to you, Nisha ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Just a minute. Okay, I'll just start. Okay. Namaste, dear students. How are you all? Let's start. Namaste, everyone. Namaste, namaste. How are you all doing today?
We are fine, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, so let's start our class today with a quick activity. So, are you all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so observe the image on the screen and tell me what is she doing?
Mm, she's wiping the water. I think she's wiping the sweat from her forehead.
Okay, so uh, dear participants, you can share your answers in the chat box. Usha ma'am, please check to it. Okay, you're correct. She is wiping her sweat from her forehead. Very good. Now, 1 minute. Now look at this image. What do you see? What do you observe over here?
Mm, I think that paper or material which they are using it to protect themselves from maybe from rain or from sun.
Okay, maybe rain from the sun. Okay, very good, Purva. Okay, now if you observe in both the pictures, in the picture 1 and the picture 2, okay, here both the materials used are showing different properties, right? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let us all investigate. I hope you have brought the material I have asked you to bring.
Yes, ma'am. I have brought it.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, now follow the steps shown on the screen. Now we are going to investigate, right? So I want you to follow the step shown on the screen and note down your observation in the format I have given you. So are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Ready.
Okay. Okay. Now, meantime,
Water,
I will be taking rounds to guide you.
coin. Coin is not absorbing water, ma'am.
Okay.
Let me check with plastic. Oh, no. No, ma'am.
Okay. Check with other materials.
Okay, let me use cotton.
Okay.
Oh, it's looking like Rasgulla. Coming little down the water.
Okay.
Yes, little bit water. It's absorbed by the cotton.
Okay. So, cotton, what happened to the cotton when you put it into the container?
It absorbed water.
Oh, it
I'm
absorbed
pressing it, the water is
water.
coming out.
Oh, and what about other materials? Did you check with other
Paper,
materials? Yes. Did you check
I'll
with
check.
other paper? Yes. Check.
Even paper is, I think, because we use tissue paper. I know that.
Oh, very good. Very good. Okay. Now you will show your observation table. Meantime, okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'll note down all the things.
Yes, note down the observation in the observation table, the format which I have given you.
Ma'am, please
What
share the slide and
Yes,
the table. Please show the
yes.
format. Yeah, thank
Now,
you.
what about Sharon? Where is she?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Sharon. Tell me,
I'm,
what did you observe when you put the plastic sheet into the container?
yes, ma'am. Ma'am, when I dipped the plastic sheet into the water, I
Hmm?
observed that plastic sheet did not got wet and the water is
Oh,
clean. So
okay.
the
So, did
plastic
you
sheet
check
did
the
not.
volume of, okay, did you check the level of water in the container?
Yes, ma'am. It's same. The water remains same.
Okay, Sharon. Now you can record the observation in the observation table.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now this is the observation table which will be made by the student where they are going to record their observations. Okay, students, now you discuss among yourself and give your conclusion.
Yes, ma'am.
Sharon, ma'am, the cloth has absorbed the water and even the cotton. Okay, these two I have found that they are absorbing the water. What about you? What do you say?
Ma'am, I observed that when I put the plastic sheet into the water, so the water remained same and plastic sheet did not got wet and it did not absorb the water.
Okay, very good, children.
Ma'am, my
Yes.
observation table is done.
Oh, very good. What about your conclusion? Yes. Have you concluded?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now share your conclusion.
Ma'am,
Yes.
these materials absorb water and others do not. Like
Wow.
coin and the plastic, they do not absorb water.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, I will ask students to explore more about such materials and I will explain the concept of absorption through videos and various examples. Next, I will give them few questions where they will apply the concept learned in their real life situation. For example, yes, Josh accidentally split some water on his study table. How can you help him to dry the table? Which of the following materials should he use in cleaning the spilled water? Yes, Sharon and Purva, come on, tell me.
Ma'am, handkerchief.
Oh, handkerchief.
Handkerchief.
Yes. So, can you tell me why did you use handkerchief?
Because handkerchief will absorb the water.
Wow, very good. Very good. Yes,
Thank you,
this
ma'am.
is very good, children. This is one of the way where students have to apply their knowledge to deal with real life situations. Similarly, I will ask them more such high order thinking skill based questions to develop critical thinking amongst them. For example, and with this, the cycle of experiential learning is complete, where students think, discuss, and explore new ideas using the concepts taught in the class. Thank you. With this, I would like to request Malika Arjun sir to please continue with the session. Thank you. Thank you, students. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Namaste, everyone. नमस्ते प्रिय छात्रों। आज मैं आप लोगों को, आप लोग अपने इस लॉकडाउन में अपने अपने गांव नहीं जा पाए होंगे निश्चित रूप से, है ना। तो मैं आज आप लोगों को आपके गांव ले चलता हूं। आप सभी लोग अपनी आंखें बंद कर लीजिए और आंखें बंद करने के बाद आप अपने गांव के हर उस दृश्य को देखिए जिसको आपने पहले देखा हो और जिसे जो आपको बहुत पसंद हो। आंखें बंद करने के बाद उन सभी दृश्यों को आप फील कीजिए, देखिए। देखने के बाद आपने क्या देखा, क्या क्या देखा, आप चैट बॉक्स में लिख करके बताइए। ओके, काऊ, मुथीस, कोकोनट, ओके, हरियाली, फिश, फॉर्म, ओके, बहुत सुंदर। आप लोगों ने बहुत अच्छा देखा। फिश, पाउच, मोर, बहुत पक्षियाँ, गांव, वेरी गुड। हाँ, तो आप लोगों ने बहुत सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर आप लोगों ने देखा और आप लोगों ने लिखा। आप लोगों ने अभी तक अपने गांव को देख करके और फील किया गांव को। तो आज चलो मैं आप लोगों को स्कूल के बगल के गांव में ले चलता हूँ। आप लोग अपने अपने साथ नोटबुक और पेन लेकर के रखेंगे और वहां पर आप लोग जो भी देखेंगे, जिस दृश्य को देखेंगे उसे नोट डाउन लिखेंगे, उस नोटबुक में लिखेंगे। तो चलिए आप लोगों को मैं एक छोटे से गांव में ले चलता हूँ। ठीक है बच्चों, तो चलो अभी टाइम हो गया है, स्कूल चलते हैं हम लोग। ओके। तो दूसरे दिन आप सभी कल गांव के एक छोटे से गांव का सैर करने गए थे। वहां आप लोगों ने बहुत एंजॉय किया होगा, बहुत मस्ती की, और मैंने कहा था आप लोगों को लिखने के लिए भी, वहाँ के जितने भी दृश्य है आप लोग जो देखोगे उसको लिखोगे। मैं आप लोग लिखे भी होंगे, है ना। तो चलो मैं आप लोगों से कुछ प्रश्न पूछता हूँ। आप लोगों ने जो जो लिखा है, जो देखा है, उसके आधार पर आप लोग उत्तर दीजिएगा। पहला क्वेश्चन है, प्रश्न है आपका, गांव और शहर में आपको क्या अंतर लगता है? आप चैट बॉक्स में भी लिख सकते हैं और अनम्यूट करके भी बता सकते हैं। पक्की रोड, सिटी, शुद्ध वातावरण, ओके, विलेज से बहुत अच्छा वो है, तो ये रोड अच्छे हैं। सिटी, सिटी में बीच सिटी, बिंदास जिंदगी, कल चलाते हुए किसान, चूल्हे पर खाना, आपने गांव में देखा, वेरी गुड मैम। सिटी बिजी रोड्स, विलेज सिंगल रोड, हाँ सिटी बहुत बिजी रोड होते हैं, विलेज में, गांव में सिंगल रोड होता है। बहुत अच्छा हेल्थी इन्वायरमेंट होता है, वेरी गुड। हाँ, तो आप लोगों ने ये सब ऑब्जर्व किया कि गांव और सिटी में, शहर में क्या क्या अंतर है। बहुत सुंदर आप लोगों ने ऑब्जर्व किया। दूसरा, आप लोगों ने देखा होगा कि गांव में बरसात के पानी को कहाँ पर एकत्रित करते हैं? गांव में बरसात के पानी को कैसे एकत्रित करते हैं, कैसे एक जगह पर रखते हैं? तालाब, एकदम सही, तालाब में। हाँ, गांव में पानी को तालाब में एकत्रित करते हैं, बरसात का पानी जो होता है वो तालाब में जाता है। ओके, टैंक जो, एकदम सही है। और गांव में उत्पन्न होने वाली, चलिए आगे के क्वेश्चन, तीसरा क्वेश्चन आप लोग बताइएगा आंसर। पोखरा, एकदम, नहर, कुआं, हाँ कुआं में भी जाता है, नहर में भी एकत्रित करते हैं, एकदम सही। और गांव में उत्पन्न होने वाले ऐसे वस्तु जिनका व्यवसाय लोग शहर में भी करते हैं, शहर गांव से ले आते हैं और शहर में उसका व्यवसाय करते हैं, उसको बेचते हैं, वो कौन सी वस्तुएं आप लोगों ने देखी? फ्रूट, एकदम, राइस, ओके, गेहूं, कैन, ओके, बहुत सुंदर बच्चों, बहुत बहुत, हाँ राइस। एकदम एकदम सही, आप लोगों ने अच्छा ऑब्जर्व किया। तो एक लास्ट प्रश्न आप लोगों से, यदि आप लोगों को कहा जाए कि गांव को खुशहाल बनाना है, तो आप उसके लिए क्या क्या उपाय कर सकते हैं? हाँ, लाइट फर्स्ट, एकदम, एजुकेशन, एकदम सही है, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एंड वाटर, एकदम, एजुकेशन, पीपल, पीपल को एजुकेशन, एकदम सही है, वहाँ के गांव के लोगों को एजुकेशन, ओके। हाँ, तो इस प्रकार से आप लोग बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं गांव के लिए, बिजली, पानी, शिक्षा, ये सब, एकदम, हाँ, सब सब लोगों ने बताया, बहुत अच्छा, आप लोग ये कर सकते हो और इसकी आवश्यकता भी गांव में करने की है। तो आप लोगों ने जितना कुछ देखा, कितना जितना कुछ आप लोगों ने चर्चित प्रश्नों में उत्तर दिया और जितना नोट डाउन किया है, उसको एकत्रित करके सभी को आपको एक छोटा सा अनुच्छेद लिखना है। एक अनुच्छेद है ग्रामीण जीवन, उसका टॉपिक होगा ग्रामीण जीवन। यहाँ पर ध्यातव्य, यहाँ पर ये बताना जरूरी है कि अनुच्छेद के लिए, अनुच्छेद का जो नियम है, जो प्रारूप है, ये सब मैं क्लास में बताऊंगा, लिखवाऊंगा, उसके आधार पर बच्चे जो भी चीज देखे हैं उसके आधार पर उसको अनुच्छेद वो लिखेंगे। और अनुच्छेद के अलावा वो छोटी छोटी कहानियां भी लिखेंगे और क्लास में वार्तालाप वाद विवाद करेंगे शहर और गांव पर, और उसके साथ साथ उन संवाद लेखन भी करेंगे वो, और नए नए जो शब्द उनके सामने आएंगे गांव में जाने के बाद, नए नए जो शब्द सीखेंगे उनका वाक्य प्रयोग करना सीखेंगे बच्चे, है ना। तो एक्सपीरियंशियल लर्निंग का जो 4 स्टेप है, साइकिल है, फीलिंग और वाचिंग और थिंकिंग, प्रश्नों के माध्यम से मैंने यहाँ पर पहले बच्चों को फील कराया एक्टिविटी के माध्यम से, फिर वाचिंग गांव के दृश्य दिखाए वीडियो के माध्यम से, फिर क्वेश्चन पूछ करके उनसे सोचने पर उन्होंने सोचा, उसके बाद उत्तर दिया। उसके बाद ये सब करने के बाद चौथे में वो डूइंग, वो करेंगे, अनुच्छेद लिखेंगे, कहानी लिखेंगे, छोटी छोटी कहानी लिखेंगे, संवाद लिखेंगे और वार्तालाप करेंगे, वाद विवाद करेंगे, ये सब चीजें वो करेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। मैं अब अशोक सर से आग्रह करूंगा कि कार्यक्रम को आगे बढ़ाएं।
Thank you so much, sir. Namaste, ma'am. Namaste, everyone. Welcome, my maths detectives. I need your help because Henry has been stolen the mathematical operations symbol from the number questions. Use your detective book to show me which number operation is missing. You may write your answer in the chat box or you may unmute yourself and say.
Manisha ma'am, please
Yes, ma'am.
help Ashok sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, most of the participants are giving the answers plus.
Thank you. The correct answer is plus. Now for this one, tell me which mathematical operation is missing here.
Minus. Most of the participants have written minus.
This is correct. For next one,
Multiplication.
this is also correct.
Division.
Thank
Deepa
you.
ma'am
This
has
is also
written
correct.
division. Wait, sir. Wait, sir. Students are typing still. Participants are typing. Yes, sir. Division.
Okay, this is also correct. Read this statement and tell me which mathematical operation are you going to use to solve this one. Quickly write your answer in the chat box.
Minus. Minus.
Okay, fine.
Most-
This one is correct.
Yes, sir.
Let's try with next one.
Plus.
Plus is correct.
Yes, sir. Multiplication.
Absolutely correct.
Some are saying division, some are saying addition. Division. Division. So most of the answers are division.
The division answer is correct because we have to find how many friends did she give them to. Will answer that answer will come by division only. If you have 2 or more number of mathematical operations, that time we are going to use BODMAS. This BODMAS stand for B is bracket, O is order, D is division, M is multiplication, and A stand for addition, S stand for subtraction. I'll repeat one more time. Whenever you see 2 or more than 2, mathematical operations, that time you are going to use BODMAS. B stand for brackets, O stand for order, D stand for divide, M stand for multiply, A stand for addition, S stand for subtraction. Here we have two mathematical operations. First one is addition and the second one is multiplication. Here you can see multiplication has higher priority compared to addition. So we'll first multiply, and after that only addition symbol is there. We are going to add. The final answer is 14. Look at this
Yes.
question and tell me who is right. You may write your answer in the chat box.
Tim. So, Tim. So most of the participants have given Tim as an answer.
Nisha ma'am, can I get a response?
Yes, sir. Tim is an answer.
Hello Nisha ma'am.
Hello. Hello, am I audible?
Ashok sir,
Yes ma'am.
Ashok sir, can you hear me? Yeah, they have responded. It is Tim. Tim is the correct answer.
Perfect. Tim is correct answer. Let's move ahead. Welcome once again. You all are getting a chance to win £1 million today right here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You will get all the questions based on BODMAS. You will get a question. We'll have 4 options. You have to write your answer in the chat box. Ms. Usha will help me to give your response. So first question is,
Eleven. 11.
try
D.
to give your answer in less than 20 seconds.
So participants have given 11 as an answer.
Sir, Nisha, I will, take
Okay,
over.
sir.
I think he is not able to hear you. Sir, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Nisha ma'am, please mute yourself.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So, yes, they have answered D. D is the option, this answer.
The answer is correct. You have won £100. Question 2 is, options are on the screen. You will get 20 seconds to reply.
Yes, participants, be quick. 30 seconds, be quick. Sir, we are getting the option C, 3 as the answer.
Shall I fix it?
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Okay, the answer C is correct. Now you all have won £200. Let's move to next question. Options are on the screen.
Option A. They are typing option A, 2 as the answer.
Option A.
A.
Shall I lock it?
Yes, sir, lock it.
The answer A is correct. You have won £300.
Wow, we have all become rich.
Answers are on the screen. Correct solution.
Sir, 13, B, option B. They are giving the answer as option B.
Option B is absolutely correct. You have won £500.
Wow, we have all smart participants over here. All answers correct. Yes, next. Yes, be quick. We are getting the option A. 23 is the
Option
answer.
A. Please
yes.
check one more time. This time we have 3 mathematical operations. You may make any calculation mistake here.
Yes, and if you make mistake, you lose money.
You lose money.
So A is the option given by most of them, 23.
Okay, let's check. Option A is
Oh.
correct. You all have won 1,000 pounds.
Yay.
Question 6. This one is a little tricky.
Yes, your time starts now. Yes, they have started answering. Wow, very good, very quick. B, option B. They have
Option
choosing
B.
option B.
Take some more time.
Option B.
Option B. Okay. I'm going to fix this option. Anyone wants to change?
I got, yes, we got option D from
Option
Tara
B.
ma'am, and yeah, others have said option B.
Here we have multiplication, addition, and division. First priority will give to division, then to multiplication, then to addition.
Yeah, Manju ma'am
The
has given
correct-
A as the answer. Yeah, what is the correct answer, sir? Yeah.
Let's see. Correct answer is B.
Oh, the ones who have typed B have won.
Those who are a correct
Yes.
answer, now they have 2,000 pounds.
And those who have answered incorrectly, they do not get anything now. They lose everything.
They will get my best wishes.
Next. Come on, participants.
Be quick. Try to get answer in less than 20 seconds.
We are getting, I think we have only Sonia ma'am who has answered A. Yeah, then the rest are saying B. Only Sonia ma'am has answered A and the rest are saying B.
Let's
We are
go with
getting
B.
Yes,
and
let's
answer-
move.
And option B is correct.
So Sonia ma'am, you lost. Next.
You all have won 4,000 pounds. Question 8. Options are here. We have brackets, addition, multiplication, and division symbol here. This time you may require 30 seconds. Don't
Yes,
be in a hurry.
participants, be quick.
You have sufficient time. You have 30 seconds to give your answer.
We are getting B as B option. B option, sir.
B option. Is there any other option you are getting?
18. Yeah, B option. B, sir.
Option B.
Yeah, lock
Okay,
me.
let's चलो इसे लॉक कर देते हैं. Option B is
The
correct
correct
answer.
answer.
You all have won 8,000 pounds. Question 9. Here we have bracket, multiplication, addition, and division.
So we started, yes, we have answers here 31. B option B. From
Option
3 participants, yes, option B. 31,
Be
B.
quick, participants.
Be quick. Yes, sir. I think lock किया जाए.
Okay. तो आप लोग जीत चुके हैं 16,000 pounds.
Yes, we have started getting the answer. Priyanka Jain ma'am, 15, option C. Then Dipti ma'am, option B. Okay, then rest all C, option C. Sir, lock किया जाए.
Option C. Let's go with option C. And option C is correct answer. You all have won 32,000 pounds. Next question is on the screen. Here we have only 2 symbols. Here we have only 2 mathematical operations.
Yeah, we have yes, option B, maximum. Greg sir is saying C. Greg sir, Sharon is saying C. Deepa C. So maximum are saying B. Option
Maximum
B, sir.
are saying B.
B, option B.
First we'll go with multiplication. 9 into 4 is 36. 51 minus 36 will give you 15, and the answer is 15.
B.
You have won 64,000 pounds.
Yay.
Next question is on the screen. Once again, here we have 2 mathematical operations.
Yes,
try
come
to
on.
cancel 4 with 4.
B option, sir. They are typing in B.
B. Okay, shall I fix option B?
लॉक किया जाए सर.
Okay, इसे करते हैं लॉक और आप देखते हैं जीते हैं या हारे हैं. Option B is correct answer. You have won 1,25,000 pounds. Question 13.
सर अभी बहुत ज्यादा पैसा हो गया है, आप दे दो अकाउंट में।
सर और कमाइए सर.
हाँ. Jackpot
Yes,
question
please
is
type
going
in
to
the
come
answers.
in
Yeah,
some
it is
time.
C, option C, sir.
Option C.
Hmm.
Check once again. Shall I fix it?
ऑप्शन बी।
Option B.
C.
C, C.
Sir, maximum
C.
has given C answer, sir. C.
Okay, let's go
Lock
with
किया जाए,
option
sir.
C. Option C is correct answer.
Yay.
You all have won
We are all
2,50,000
rich.
pounds. Question 14. And we have indices multiplication and addition.
Sir, we are getting option C as the answer. Option C. Everyone, yeah, we got answer from 3 people. C.
Be quick,
Yes,
participant.
come on, fast, be quick. Sir, lock किया जाए, sir.
Option C. Let's see.
C.
Option C is correct answer. You all have won
Oh, wow.
5 lakh pounds. Now, 15th question will give you 1 million. This will be last question from my side. We'll get 30 seconds. to give
Yes,
the
come
answer.
on, participants. Sir, we started getting answers.
Wow, excellent.
A option. Option.
A. Okay.
A.
हेलो
Yes.
हेलो।
Yes, sir. लॉक कर
Shall I
दिया
fix
जाए.
it?
वो थोड़ा
Yes, sir.
मेरा ऑर्डर डालने का रह गया था, मैं actually-
Okay.
हाँ
The answer is correct. You all have won 1 million pound. Congratulations.
So you can check your account. You will get the amount.
Okay. With this, we have completed the basic of mathematical operations, and we have completed BODMAS also. Now students will get a target to complete higher order thinking sums based on BODMAS. They have to complete this, and they have learned mathematical operations along with use of BODMAS. They are going to apply this in their day-to-day life. I personally believe aim of experiential learning is to create interest to learn. It will be created when students feel, watch, think, and do. I would request Ms. Usha to share some more information about experiential learning.
Okay, thank you, Isha ma'am, Mallikarjun sir, and Ashok sir to demonstrate wonderful examples of experiential learning. So as you have seen, experiential learning should complete the cycle, the 4 stages, and they should be able to apply it to real life. So, sir, next slide, sir, slide, please change the slide. Sir, next. Okay, so like every other, when we plan, teachers make lesson plans. So experiential learning should be planned in such a way that it should have all these criteria like learning outcomes. Of course, learning outcomes. Please mute yourself, whoever. Yeah. So it should have learning outcomes. Sir Amit sir, please mute yourself. So learning outcomes are the objectives. What are the objectives? So I think for whatever, for all the lesson plans which we plan, it has learning outcomes. It has some activities for checking the prior knowledge and for sparking curiosity. So even experiential learning should have the objectives, because without objectives, we teachers what are we going to teach? We should have an objective, and then we have to plan some activities. I had given you starter activity where it will which will bring your attention to learning, and then checking your prior knowledge, like what do you know, so that your new knowledge can be built upon it, and then sparking curiosity, that is to build interest, build interest in students to investigate, to experience, to learn. So these activities are very, very important. important. Then comes the stage 1, that is providing the experience, right? We can provide a variety of experiences depending on what theory or concept we are going to take. Then drawing inferences is the stage 2, that is reflective observation. Conceptualization is stage 3, where you're explaining using different methods to build on the new knowledge, build on the theory and the concept. And then the step 7 and 8 is stage 4, that is connecting to real life, extended learning. So teachers, so be with me, and let us share our knowledge, let us share our ideas. So are you all ready to share your ideas? Okay. So next slide, sir. Sir, like I think if I plan, I can have one idea, but I think when we together plan, we will get many ideas. So the first topic, the subject is English, and the topic is letter writing. So we will, when we plan, we will have learning outcomes. We will have, we'll check for prior knowledge, and sparking. We'll plan everything. Now, teachers, please type in your ideas. What will you plan to give the students concrete experience, provide experience for letter writing? Come on, teachers, type in. Or you can unmute also to share your ideas, or you can type in your in the chat box. I think together we can do much more. We can get more ideas. So share the idea. What do you think can provide? Yes, teachers. Okay, so your open letter to PM. Let them read some samples first. Yes. How will we provide experience to them? Anyone can mute themselves, and then you can speak to. And then you have to also fill in. See, I have filled this reflective observation and abstract conceptualization. I have given, and then you also have to plan for stage 4. What
So, ma'am,
what will you plan? What will you plan for stage 4? Yes, Laila ma'am, please.
yeah, Usha ma'am, so to give a concrete experience of our letter writing or formal letter, probably I could, as a teacher, I could write a letter to addressing my entire class, and I could send it to the school address, and one of the child could read it out aloud in the class. Probably that would, and the reaction, how they felt about it, and the personal experiences and the feelings which I have mentioned in a informal letter.
Yes, very good. Any other idea, teachers? Any other ideas, teachers? Yes, sir.
One more thing, I mean, that came to my mind is the doing part of it only is coming to my mind. So we asked children to write a letter for a social cause, seeking support from corporates. So some to be done with a purpose.
Okay, fine. Yes. Anything else comes to your mind? How about a visit to some place where you can give them real, where letters are being taken, like post office. What about post office? Yes.
The way I had written one letter to rain, thank you, gratitude letter to rain. So, abstract idea, like rain is a non-living thing. For example, if you consider it,
Yes,
like,
yes.
so writing a letter, a kind of a thank you letter to any of the things around us. So that is also an experience where the person is able to express.
Yes.
Letter is a way of expressing. Yeah.
Yes. So very good, teachers. So we can see that so many ideas come when we all share our things. And how will you give them to complete the cycle, stage 4? Like of course reflective observation. They will discuss. They will note down what others are saying. And if we take them for a visit to a post office, they will see what is happening. There are various ways. It depends on which class you're going to teach. So then the abstract conceptualization is where they where you give them the features of formal, what the pattern of how to write a formal letter, how to write informal letter, the difference between formal. So you are going to explain those things through various methods. Then what will you do for stage 4? Yes, ma'am has written internship with industries, hospitals, for ma'am related to letter writing. You mean to say a letter for they will write letter to apply for internships? Hello.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Usha ma'am, it can be writing letters to their parents from hostel or to their friends based on their experience. So here they experience something and then the real experience they can write in their letters.
Yes, yes, yes. So here they give, yes, here it is really, we can ask them, yes, ask them to write, this is the informal letter where we ask them to write for parents. Then we can also ask them to write informal letter if you see something around. So you're writing to some officials. So very good. So can we go to the next? Thank you, teachers. Very good ideas.
Usha ma'am,
Next.
one question.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, when we say letter writing,
Hmm.
so, is it like letter writing as such? Because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Nowadays, letters are like bit obsolete. So mostly people communicate over emails. Though formal letters are still in vogue. I mean, people write letters, but then most of the communication happens on email. So would emails also
Yeah,
be a part of this?
yes. The in active experimentation, even email can be a part of it. Even though letter, we don't write letters nowadays, but we have those concept in our English that we are going to teach, and
Usha ma'am,
we should not forget. I think writing letters also, because it brings that personal touch.
we are
Yes,
not writing letters on hard copies nowadays, but the medium is changed. The computer or the mail is also a type of a medium. It's a messaging bit,
yes.
rather. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Okay. Next one. Yeah. Next
Usha ma'am, I
subject
just want
is,
to add here.
yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir.
even in the curriculum, they ask about blogs and vlogs. So
Hmm.
it's just about the content.
Hmm.
The name can change how you communicate, whether it is through a letter, an email, a blog, or a vlog. But what
Yes.
matters is the content. So
Yes.
basically, what we are talking about is expressing your experience, whether it is
Yes.
through a letter or through any
Yes.
other
Yes.
method.
So it is
So
extended learning. You can, yes, ma'am. Yes.
so our teachers should also actually make the children make their real blogs, their real actual vlogs. That is a tremendous learning, experiential learning of, first of all, having an experience which they want to express, plus including the ICT information in their learning, and then impacting the bigger audience because it is being accessed by various people. So I think making a blog, ICT English teachers, and whatever topic you take, suppose science related, sci-fi or environment, so that subject can also be taken, and this can become a great integrated learning example.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. Very true.
I had
So
put it to Deepti, to Priyanka, to Dhanashree, and
yes.
Smita ma'am.
Yes.
So we should do something like that.
Yes, ma'am. Sure, ma'am. So the next example is based on the subject civics and the topic elections. So for that, what experience can you give to the children? Like what experience can you provide as a facilitator? Yes, teachers, come on, type in fast, or you can speak up also. I think that will be faster. I think it will take 5 more minutes. Yes, yes, sir. Like we can have a mock election. Yes, that is, so it's not necessary always taking them somewhere, show, like, experiences can be of various variety of pedagogy can be used for not pedagogy, like various activities can be used. Yes, we can show videos. Yes, anything else? Any more ideas, teachers? Where this chat goes? Okay. Okay, and what can be for active and then of course we can have a mock election. So that is giving experience. Very good. And yes, what can be the stage 4? What can you plan for stage 4 to give them real connection? Yes, teachers. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes,
Acha.
ma'am, you are
Can
audible.
anyone mute? Yeah. Can anyone mute yourself and speak up like for this? Yeah, I cannot see the chat box. Okay, instead
Usha
of
ma'am.
medical head boy, we can open
Usha
president.
ma'am.
And yeah,
Yeah, can you hear me?
sir, I can hear you. Please speak.
Nisha ma'am, could you go on mute,
Yes, yes,
please?
sir.
We can ask, I mean, for example, a corporator or any person who's standing for election. Actually, the students can go and interview that person and understand how the process of election actually happens. So that is again an experience to know from the person who's standing for the election, and also he knows that what are the Achar Sanhita, the code of conduct later. So it all involves everything. So getting from the horse's mouth is a very good experience. Thank you.
What activity can you plan? What else can we do over here?
Usha ma'am.
Huh?
Namaste, Usha ma'am. Yeah. Suppose if we take
Yeah.
them to a bank and make them sit, like if we get a prior permission, higher grade students, taking them to a bank and then, making them sit at the cashier point and points to really experience how the process has been done. And then we had once visited to, if you remember, we had visited to Research Institute in Vile Parle, where our children had directly experienced the contamination in the Panipurika water. So that
Sir,
was, I think, a
ma'am,
direct experience.
No, I'm talking in relation to elections. Like, I'm taking topic wise.
Usha ma'am.
So,
Okay.
yes.
Usha ma'am, may I speak? Like
Yes,
children,
sir.
most of the children live in societies, right? The building. So even they have election over there for the secretary and cash. The not cashier. What is it called? The one who collects money. Everything. Okay. So I mean to the various place. Treasurer. Thank you for that word.
Fountains.
So
Yes,
that
yes.
election they can watch very closely. So that is one example where a real life experience can come into picture.
Yes. So, we can ask them to, prepare a manifesto for, how, for the school, like how it should function, right? So there are,
Usha
yes,
ma'am.
yes,
Hello.
yes,
The
yes, yes,
student
ma'am.
council election also, the student election council election also has some of those elements where children
Yes.
give speeches. They talk. It's a kind of a display of their manifesto when they do the campaigning and canvassing,
Yes, yes,
and
yes,
also
yes,
when they speak. So they are trying to tell manifesto is nothing but a promise for what they would do if they are
yes,
elected.
yes,
So that happens. Then it is also voting is involved,
yes,
right? So
yes,
right from nomination, right from the time of nomination, we are following those steps so they can be
yes,
made more formalized.
yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So we are giving them that experience. Yes. So we are involving them. Next, sir, next. So here, this is subject science, and if we take pasteurization as a topic, so yes, what experience can we provide them?
Usha ma'am, just wanted to add here,
Huh.
rather than so in addition to doing those steps for how a democracy works, or how similarly judiciary system how it works, we can have interaction with the actual people being a part of that system, like a gram panchayat, how a gram panchayat functions. For that we can have a meeting with the sarpanch of the village. Every village has that, so we can look for
Yes,
those
yes.
sarpanches
Such experiences,
in and
right?
around our school, and then we can invite them, or we visit the village and ask them to tell us how they function, who is
Right,
above
right,
them, and how this
right,
whole
right.
function.
Right. So it is very important that you plan in such a way that you give them a complete experience where they will reflect and bring their thoughts, and they can think, they can find form their own opinions, because everyone when they experience something, their observation it's not necessary it should be same. They form ideas which can be different from each other. Okay, so yes, for pasteurization, very good. We can take them to a milk pasteurizing unit. We can take there and we can show them how it happens. We can ask them to note down, then discuss. Okay, and then in active experimentation, we can ask them to research further. We can ask them to test the adulteration of the milk. Okay, yes, yes, similar. So here I'm just giving you various examples of how what all activities can be conducted, and all the subject can be. It's not necessary that it has to be done in particular way, right? And experiencing is not only about visiting, right? And educational tours. Yes, next sir, Ashok sir. Even educational tours are like, I'm like, I think even I had the notion that okay, बच्चे को लेके जा रहे तो what studies, like let them enjoy. But then yes, educational tour, I think they should observe. Here, like when I was researching, I came to know that real learning is when they are reflecting on what they have seen, what they have learned, and then only it can be in true sense. When we go from school, we are learning and we are forming some opinions. We are forming we are actually gaining knowledge. So here is sustainable waste management. So for this, we can do variety of things about. You can also go on a survey, right? When we have to provide experience, you can go on a survey and see that how much waste is being produced by in a society, right, by our own people. And then you can see like how much of them are organic matter, what materials are inorganic, which can be recyclable. Like 5 R's are there: recycle, reusing, reducing. So in this manner, we can plan in such a way. And then at the stage 4 over here, it is like you can ask the students to spread awareness. They can go, like, and they can perform a skit or what is that, Nukkad Natak kind of a thing, and then they can go to societies and they can spread awareness, like how to recycle, how to segregate the waste, and how to send it to the recycling plants, and how. And we can also plan a visit to such waste management in the plants, where they will actually see that how these wastes are managed. So this is how, like, we have to involve, when we are planning, we have to involve all the 4 stages. Next slide, please.
Usha ma'am, just 1 minute. Our Nurture the Nature project was an experiential learning example.
Yes,
It is an
yes.
ongoing thing. Initially, we did the survey of temples. We chose certain temples. We reflected which ones need to be chosen on what basis. So that was reflection stage. Then we made our concrete plan. That is the 3rd stage. And then the plan was implemented, the 4th stage, where we installed those composters. Our children went and guided them. And then recording has to be made, which were made, but it can further be improved. So those composters in our school and temples. So this was completely an experiential project.
Yes.
Even during even in
we are
Navaratri
actually
celebration, we
using this.
visited this village, I think where Diana stays. And then our children collected the floral waste from the temple during Navaratri. They brought it to school, and then we used the composter and turned it into compost. So that is another experiential learning, where they surveyed the place, the plan, and conducted.
Yes, ma'am.
Even making seed balls, it's completely an experiential thing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was going to tell that only. Yes, ma'am. So we are providing experience. Yes, but then now we have to be very conscious that we plan it in such a way that all these things are connected to the real life, connected. They will be able to connect it, do it, and then we are doing the managing the compost and all, and connecting to the theory and the concept we have to learn. So it has to be planned in such a way that a complete learning, the whole cycle is looked into, and then only the learning is complete. Next. So I would just in a nutshell, I would like to end this session, that it is a pedagogy where it is student centric, where students are conscious learners, where they are independent learners, where they take responsibility for learning. And here everything, like they are collaborating, they are cooperating, and they are involved, they are having hands-on activities. So, and like experiential learning is not only learning by doing, but reflecting. That is the most important part. Reflecting, concluding, and arriving at a conclusion. Thinking, your cognitive skills are triggered. As I told you, neuron connections has to be triggered for new experiences. So you are asking them, you are guiding them, you are providing them experience. The teacher is a facilitator over here, who is only trying to guide them, provide them with a safe environment, providing them an environment where they can ask questions, they can reflect their thoughts, they can share their thoughts. And we are also providing them an environment where if they're making any wrong assumptions, we are correcting them, and we are allowing them to rethink and form new ideas. Okay, where they can again think and come up with better ideas. So here we are trying to accelerate their learning. Okay, and we are trying to change their mindset because they have to think for the new ideas to come from the theory or for what they are learning. They need to think. Okay, they need to understand like from the old ideas, like we always I think what we learn is, अच्छा ये हमको पढ़ाया गया था, ये ऐसे लिखा हुआ था, but then we don't think beyond that. Of course we can change it. I mean, someone has discovered it, invented it, of course we can change it, we can bring something new in it, we can use it, and you can modify it and make something new. So that is what is experiential learning, where you are learning beyond the classroom. So which promotes retention. It is not rote learning, it is learning through experience. Okay, so next slide, sir. So I think I can sum up experiential learning. Ashok sir, next. Yes, challenge and experience followed by reflection and application, leading to learning and growth. So that is experiential learning, and I hope I have done justice to make you understand what is experiential learning. And we will be planning where all the cycles are, the whole cycle is complete, involving all the 4 stages, so that learning takes place in true sense. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have exceeded the time limit, but thank you very much. Ma'am, I would like you to just share your feedback, please, and others can also put in their feedback in the chat box. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Usha ma'am and the team, you all were fabulous. Very fantastic and a comprehensive and precise presentation. We were very happy to see the variety of topics and the subjects applicable to different grade levels, which you have taken up. Most interesting is that you tried to relate it to the relevant real life scenarios. That is commendable. I give all my best wishes for further implementation of this strategy by all the teachers. I'm sure you have inspired and impacted everyone very well, and they would adopt this method of this particular pedagogy very well. The experiential learning, what I could see as you have presented, it is an integration of so many other pedagogies which we are already dealing with. So a lot of all that together makes up experiential learning. It was in the beginning that you showed a list of what experiential learning comprises of. So you will see that the other pedagogies are also included. It was fantastic. I give all my best wishes to you and to everybody.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. And I think thank you for giving this opportunity, because I think I also have learned a lot of things got cleared and how to plan and all. And thank you, Mallikarjun sir, Nisha ma'am, Ashok sir. Wonderful, like you were a wonderful team members. And thank you, Sharon ma'am and Purva ma'am to support us. And thank you all of you, because I think you all were involved in sharing the ideas, giving ideas, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Usha ma'am.
So I think, ma'am, can we call it?
Ashok
Thank you, Usha
ma'am. Session was most awesome. I'm expecting him to oblige.
Thanks a lot.
Yes, everyone became a sir millionaire, right? Ashok sir.
Yeah,
All are millionaire now.
I'm bankrupt now.
So
My money
everyone
is
go and
bankrupt.
check your account, bank account.
Ashok sir has not dropped any money. I'm bankrupt. Please
So,
drop
sir,
double than what I deserve.
deposited in the bank, because I have to go shopping. It's been months and I've gone for shopping.
Ma'am, that money has been donated for Ashok sir Child Care Fund.
in a nice way out.
Yeah, that's.
Very well done, Usha ma'am team. Very well done.
Thank
Very
you,
nice.
sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So Ashok sir, you have to conduct separately for
Thanks
me.
a
I
lot.
did not win anything. I actually at the same time my foot started paining so much, and I just did not want to type anything. I was just pressing my leg. So I lost the opportunity of earning even 1 single rupee. So next time I should be the only player and let me win everything. But I
Sure, ma'am.
enjoyed it.
Sure. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you. Well done.
Yeah, take
Thank
care,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you.
So thank you very much, everyone. Thank everybody over here for very enthusiastically taking part and yes, giving your ideas, sharing your ideas. And thank you very much. Thank you, Principal ma'am. Thank you, Smita ma'am. Thank you, Greg sir. Thank you, everyone here. Thank you, Mallikarjun sir, Nisha.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye,
Take care. Bye, bye.
everyone.
See you. So,
Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Thank you,
Usha ma'am.
Usha ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks a
so
lot
we
for
can all,
guiding us, Usha ma'am.
we can all sign off for the day. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Usha ma'am.
Thank
Thanks a
you,
lot,
Usha
Usha
ma'am.
ma'am, for
Bye.
guiding us. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Ashik sir.
Bye. Take
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye. Bye. Take care. Bye.
Bye, sir. Bye.
Congratulations, Usha ma'am.
Thank you so much for all your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Usha ma'am. Congratulations, Usha ma'am and team.
Thank you. Thank you.
बहुत टाइम बाद मैथ सॉल्व करने में इतना दिमाग एक साथ लगा है.
अच्छा सर, सबका न्यूरॉन कनेक्शन क्लिक हो गया, अभी सब आइडियाज आएंगे.
Yeah, congratulations, Usha ma'am. Bye everyone.
Bye 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 bye. See you. Take care. Bye.
Usha ma'am, recording बंद कर लीजिए अभी.
Okay okay fine. Bye.